Adam, a lot going on with the fall sports in the postseason for the most part. Winter sports starting to get started as well. What all happened this past weekend?
Wagon.
Yeah.
Women's tennis.
Yeah. Perhaps women's tennis and field hockey, I think, carrying the banner for wagonness right now.
I think you'd be hard-pressed to top women's tennis, which currently holds the title in basically everything.
Yeah.
Including now the ITA Fall Championships, which were out in San Diego this weekend. Reese Brantmeyer wins the singles event, came from a set down to win that over a player from South Carolina. Take that, Gamecocks. I think that match was to determine the real Carolina. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So Reese Brantmeyer takes like a 45-minute break, then comes back, plays doubles with Elizabeth Scotty, wins the national title in that over Oklahoma State. Straight sets, 6-1, 6-2. So Scotty's now won 3 different national doubles titles in her career, all with different partners.
Wow.
2021.
That's impressive.
2021 NCAAs with McKenna Jones, 21 ITA Fall Nationals with Fiona Crawley, and now this year Fall Nationals with Reese Brantmeyer.
And came in second last year, right? In the NCAAs.
To the Tar Heels.
Yeah, to another Tar Heel team, Fiona and Carson.
So women's tennis now off until the indoor season really gets rolling, but I think they earned a break.
Yeah.
Another ACC championship. This time it's field hockey. They've now won 7 in a row.
That's great. 7 straight ACC championships. Wow.
Beat Duke 2-0 on Friday night in Charlottesville. Former pod guest Riley Heck is the tournament MVP.
Did you see that goal she had where she
flipped it up in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could do that. Like, I didn't know that was legal.
For Riley Heck it is.
Yeah, it was, I think, number 1 on SportsCenter. Impressive goal.
So Carolina now the number 1 overall seed in the NCAA tournament. There's 18 teams in the NCAA tournament. Tar Heels will play the winner of William and Mary against Sacred Heart. They will win that game. And then they will play.
Wow, a definitive statement.
Well, then they'll play the winner of Rutgers against Harvard. Every single game the rest of the way out for the Tar Heels is in Chapel Hill.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, because the Final Four is in Chapel Hill this year, right?
Right.
So they could legitimately, if they make it all the way to the championship game, they could play every game in, well, I mean, regardless of how many games they play, they will be playing it at home.
Yes. The other top seeds are number 2, Northwestern, number 3, Duke, and number 4, Maryland. You only seed the top 4 in field hockey. Top seed has won this event 5 of the last 6 years. So we talk sometimes about others, like baseball is very unpredictable. Field hockey is not very unpredictable.
Right.
The only time that the top seed didn't win it was the weird year where they had 2 tournaments in 1 year because of COVID. And then that second tournament, everybody was all perplexed. So they were like, guys, everything's going to be wacky this year.
Right.
So, safe bet you'll see the Tar Heels in the Final Four. And you won't have to go far to do it.
Adam planting his field hockey flag.
The history tells me the top seed has won this 5 of the last 6 years. Now, here's a sport in which the seeds are all over the place, Jones. Men's soccer is all cattywampus.
The ACC tournament, it's just throw all the teams in a bag and dump them out and see what happens.
The Tar Heels go to Wake Forest on Sunday night, the second seed in the league, Deacons, and Carolina wins it 1-0. Of course, 1-0, obviously. Andrew Cordes had 6 saves, ties his career high for the 3rd time. One of the other times was also against Wake Forest. Andrew's good against the Deeks. That moves Carolina into the ACC tournament semifinals, and they're going to play at 6 seed Syracuse, which beat Virginia in PKs.
There were 2 PKs in the quarterfinals, I believe.
And the Virginia keeper was running his mouth a little bit, but the old soccer gods got him, and Syracuse beat him. So Carolina goes to Syracuse on Wednesday night. That's the last round that's at campus sites. If you win that, you advance to the championship match, which is in Cary on Sunday. So I think the highest remaining seed is maybe the 4.
Yes, I think it's 4, 6, 7, 9 maybe. I
think that's
that are
right.
still alive.
I think the 4 is Clemson.
Yes.
That's the highest remaining seed. Carolina and Syracuse have played this year. Syracuse, which won the 2022 NCAA championship, beat Carolina 1-0 in Chapel Hill last month. So close match. guessing it'll be a close match on Wednesday also. But Tar Heels got a chance to potentially play in Cary to win the ACC, and I think still in the hosting discussion.
Yeah, I mean, as we've said with men's soccer all year, they have not faced anyone that they can't. They're not going to get outclassed by anybody. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to win every time, but it just feels like that sport maybe than any other one so far in the fall, Adam. It's like every game, everybody's almost exactly the same, and it's going to come down to one or two moments in the game.
Someone will score a goal,
Yeah.
and that will be the decisive moment.
Absolutely.
So, Wednesday night, Carolina and Syracuse. Women's soccer. NCAA tournament field announced Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock. First round begins this coming Friday, November 10th. The College Cup is the first weekend of December. That's also in Cary. So Anson Dorrance's team might have to go on the road at some point in order to earn their way back to Cary, where, of course, they finished the year last year. Men's golf. What's that sound? Oh, they're knocking on the door of Wagon.
Fiona Crawley's in there going, wait, did somebody just knock on the door, guys? I thought I heard something. What?
Dylan Minante goes to the Pan Am Games and shoots a final round 66 to win the bronze medal.
Attaboy, Dylan Minetti. Adam didn't mean to mispronounce your last name. It's just what he does.
Right, yeah. That means that's a sign of affection coming from me.
It's a sign of respect.
It's like when the coach yells at you. If they stop yelling at you, that means they don't care.
Yeah.
If I stop pronouncing your name wrong, it means I don't care. Multiple pro golfers in the field. Like, this wasn't just college guys.
Yeah.
So, good win for him. And then just finishing up from the weekend, volleyball got a win over Virginia Tech on Friday at Carmichael, swept them, and then tough loss to Wake on Sunday, lost 3-2 after winning the first two sets and then dropping the final three. Kind of weird scheduling. Carolina goes to Wake this coming Friday.
Immediate chance.
Get a chance for some revenge.
Get it back.